And I've used that. And what that is it's you create a project and you submit it for approval by the Kickstarter, you know, the head of the Kickstarter people, I don't know. And if they see it's something that they will approve, they'll approve it, and then you launch it, and then people can pledge and donate to your cause, and it goes directly into your account. Now, the one catch is you have to reach your goal. So you have to set a goal. You have to reach it. And even if you're $1 short, you get nothing. So you have to reach it. And I'm happy to say we have reached our goal of $2,000. So I've raised $2,000. I've already spent probably a little over half of that myself, along with, you know, I've been working overtime, and my parents have helped out. But we'll get the money from Kickstarter a couple days before the performance. So at that point, it'll be like a reimbursement.
And then, I don't know, are you charging for the show?
I can't charge because it counts as a recital. So it is free. It's general admission. Yeah, which is...
It's kind of a bummer, though.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. I honestly think that it's free will hopefully...
more people will come.
Entice more people to come. I mean, I know what it's like to be a poor college student, and going to stuff for free is a big deal. But at the same time, obviously, you're like, oh, I wish I could, even if it's $2, like that would add up pretty quickly. But I'm more than happy to share my music with people for free. I mean, and it's a requirement for me, so it'll be a good time.
But this Kickstarter program, that's great. You reached your goal, so you're set.
Yes, it was. We never got like close to not making it, but you know, when it was like 10 days left, we're like, all right. I hope. I think at that point we were like $300 short, and I'm sure someone would have thrown in $300 to make sure we met it. But it was just, it's nice to not have to worry about that.
Yeah. So do you have another excerpt for us?
Yeah, I have some more. Let's see. This next one.
Do you have like two that you want to play?
Yeah. Well, actually, I have a bunch of little small excerpts. If you want me to play them all in a row, or maybe. No?
So then you can explain them.
Yeah, because I can explain. All right, good.
Yeah.
This next one, it's the servant's aria. And in this scene, it's sung by James Vieira. And
does he go here?
Yes, he's a senior Bachelor of Music in Vocal Performance.
Is he in concert choir?
Yes, he is in concert choir.
Who is he?
He's a second tenor. He's from Alaska. He's brunette. He has big dimples when he smiles. I don't know.
He likes slow walks on the beach.
Yes.
Okay, I know who he is.
See,
I stalked him.
Yeah, he's tremendously talented. He actually recently, I guess not so recently, maybe a couple of years ago, switched to baritone, but he's singing a tenor, and I love his tenor voice, so I'm glad that he still has those like high A's in his range. So in this scene, they've just escaped the witch, the James and Jonathan, who plays the prince, but they got separated, and so he's alone, and he's been miserable this whole trip. So he talks about the last time he was happy, which was a long time ago. And I'll just play about 43 seconds of this one. So.
Okay.
The last time I was happy, I was 5 years old, playing on the playground, doing as I was told.
That's right. I can fix it all later, but live it'll probably be
until my dear sweet Deborah crushed our love with her bare hand. Her hand, her hand, her hand, her hand, her hand, her hand.
Okay, so what was that again, and who sang that?
That was James Vieira singing his aria, just a small excerpt. And that's it's composed in a theme and variation. So what you do is you take one theme and you just vary it every time. And I actually wrote this whole aria on a plane from Denver to Portland. So which was pretty cool. I normally that doesn't happen. And I definitely orchestrate it out later at the piano, but normally I can't just compose things in my head. I can hear melodies, but this one I was able to. So and it's pretty funny because he'll go on, and it'll be the same melody, but it'll have changed a little bit. So, if I can play the next one.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain the next one.
Yeah.
for us.
So the next one is this is the Prince's aria, and I'm gonna play kind of from the end on because it's the most impressive. And this is Jonathan Cottle, and he's playing the Prince, and he is a grad student here. And at this point, he has just gone into the princess's kingdom and has decided he's going to ask a riddle, even though he knows what the consequences are. But he's all about being brave and proving himself. So.
Is he in concert choir?
Not anymore. He was. But all right. So here it is.
I have been waiting for a girl who wants to have adventure. This lovely princess just may be the perfect girl for me. I will find the perfect riddle. She will never solve it. Then we'll wed and live forever. Happy he has given me.
So what was that piece again, and who sang that?
That was the Prince's aria, and it was sung by Jonathan Cottle. And I do want to point out too that this will be performed with a full orchestra, which so it'll sound a lot different. But sorry, I was playing something else.
So when you compose a piece, it's not just you've composed like a full orchestrated, I don't know if that's a word, piece
orchestrated.
for each.
Yeah, each composer kind of has their different techniques, especially for a larger ensemble like a lot of these are. For most of these, actually, I kind of went backwards in a way where I composed it first for the orchestra, and then I later had to reduce that to piano for rehearsals. A lot of composers will actually write out for piano first and then orchestrate it out for orchestra. I think the only exception is a duet that I don't have an excerpt from today, but the only reason I composed it out for piano first was we sang it on my senior voice recital last year. So.
Very cool. It's a lot.
What? You said that your brother wrote part of it?
Yeah, my younger brother, Gregory Ambrose Hill, just because we're using middle names in this, call him Greg. He helped me write the libretto, and it was a good experience for both of us. He had no experience writing for like opera or anything like that, but he's written a lot of short plays himself. I mean, starting from I think when he was in 7th grade, he started writing play scripts and stuff, and so we worked together on it and kind of collaborated. And I would say he wrote like all the dialogue. And then we both kind of worked together on writing the music or the lyrics for the actual music, especially because I knew what I wanted musically. But it was really cool to collaborate with him. And I think my professor, Dr. Elwood, wanted me to collaborate with someone. And I looked around the English department here and even some of the theater departments here and tried to find someone. And coming up empty, and I was like, my little brother, like he's a good writer. I've read his stuff, and like that's someone that I know I can always like get a hold of. So it worked out pretty well, and
You kind of look alike.
We do a little bit, yeah. We
I
do.
just stalked him.
He's taller than me. He is taller than me, so it's a little frustrating. I'm the shortest guy in my family, so by quite a bit.
Is he your youngest sibling?
Yes, yeah. I have an older brother named Zach, an older sister named Rachel, and then a younger brother, Greg. And so. But
is he gonna come see it?
Oh yeah. He's very excited for it. He's very excited for it. So.
Is it only one performance?
Yeah, that's since it's being performed in Foundation Hall on 8th Avenue and 15th Street. it's a venue that's in kind of high demand as far as like recitals for music majors and other bands use it every day, and the orchestra uses it almost every day, so there's always something going on in there.
Is that where 440s are?
No, 440s are in Milne. Foundation Hall is bigger than Langworthy. Foundation Hall is pretty big. It seats about 600 to 700.
Oh, wow.
So
What's Milne?
Milne is where 440s are in Kepner Hall. It's a small little concert hall concert hall on the second floor or top floor, I guess.
It's a business building,
Yeah,
right?
Kepner's the red brick business building right next to Fraser.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had a.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either.
It's, I think that one seats maybe 100 to 150, maybe more. I guess I'm not really good at judging, so, but it's pretty small. I would say it's a nice private venue. So.
Nice. Okay. Well, if you want to call in, make a song request, a shout out, or talk to our special guest about his awesome 2-act operetta, the number is 970-351-12.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, he's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And
I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between drinks and subtle things are holes in my apologies. I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young,
so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set
closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry